Good afternoon and welcome to the Shay Barclays League Division 4 Halifax Town versus Chesterfield. Chesterfield line 8th in the 4th Division table, be looking for a win to consolidate their promotion push. The teams for this afternoon's game, the Halifax lineup: number 1 Lee Bracey, brought in on loan from Swansea. 2 Billy Barr. 3 Alan Kamara. 4 David Evans. 5 Steve Richards, returning after injury. 6 Chris Luchetti. 7 Nick Richardson. 8 Steve Norris. 9 Ian Jorieff, returning from suspension. 10 Tommy Graham. 11 Mark Ellis. The substitute for this afternoon's game at 12 Jamie Patterson and 14 Ian Hutchinson. Two captains this afternoon: David Evans from Halifax Town, Bringun Chesterfield. Today's referee Mr Lunt, his linesmen Mr Betts and Mr Butler. Halifax Town will be attacking the Skirkett shed in the first half. Of course, the Chesterfield goalkeeper is ex-Halifax Town keeper Mick Leonard, who was at the Shay last season on loan when he made 3 appearances. One of those appearances was against Chesterfield at the Shay, Halifax winning on that occasion 2-1. Halifax Town to kick off: Ian Jorieff and Steve Norris. Mr Lunt checking everything's alright. Formation looks to be 4-4-2 with Tommy Graham, Mark Ellis centre midfield, Richardson right wing, Mark Ellis left wing. It's Chesterfield who are kicking off. Mr Lunt gets the game underway. It's an early test and it goes for a throw into Halifax Town. Ian Jorieff down the line. Once more Halifax Town throw-in, headed out by captain Bringun of Chesterfield. Billy Barr, a long throw-in again down the line towards Jorieff, flick on. Steve Norris controlling it well. Turns, tries to lay it back to Bill Barr, and that will be, I think Mr Lunt's given a free kick there. Indeed he has. Billy Barr swings in a right-footed cross, headed away. Mark Ellis controls the ball on his left foot, wins a corner. Early pressure from Halifax Town. Youngster Chris Luchetti goes up for this corner, joins his forwards at the near post. Be a right footing swinger from Mark Ellis. Swings it in, headed clear for a throw-in. Alan Kamara, signed from Scarborough, will take this throw-in. Midway in the Halifax half of the pitch, Jorieff flicks on, cleared again from Gunn. Falls to Luchetti. That's a good ball laid wide to Billy Barr. He's got time to cross the ball. Lays it short to Jorieff. Jorieff turns, again looks for Barr. Barr centres and Leonard collects. Good move from Halifax. Leonard clears downfield. Richards, Graham. Steve Richards turns. In trouble. Loses possession. Evans back to Lee Bracey, making his Halifax debut this afternoon. on loan from Swansea City. John McGrath obviously feeling Jonathan Gould was not performing up to his standards. Chesterfield defence having a few problems in clearing the ball. Alan Kamara again with a throw-in. Ian Jorieff points where he wants it put in. He escapes his marker and is fouled by Lee Francis. Chesterfield looks to be playing 5 at the back this afternoon. Captained by Bryn Gunn and Tony Bryan and Lee Francis, the other centre-backs. Bill Barr comes across from the right flank to take the in-swing corner. And the linesman's flagging, spotted and offside. Chesterfield today again having Warren Hawke up front, their loan signing from Sunderland. They're looking to make a big impact in his bid for regular first team football. Referee indicates a Halifax throw. Steve Norris tussling with his marker and escapes the attention. Lee Turnbull for Chesterfield. He's dispossessed. Ian Jorieff on the ball. He hasn't got any support. That's a fine ball. Nick Richardson in space. Richardson, and he just fires the ball wide. An excellent chance there for Halifax. Richardson on the right hand side making room. Jorieff spotted him, found him well, and could have done better. A glorious chance in the first 5 minutes for Halifax to take the lead. This time Mr Lunt spots that Steve Richards pushed centre forward Dave Lancaster. It'll be a Chesterfield free kick. Floated into the far post, a knock on. Misdirected, it'll be Halifax goal kick. Jorieff to Richardson. Richardson tries to beat his marker, wins a throw-in. Early throw-in for Halifax. Ian Jorieff again, the target man. Barr finds him. Jorieff with some neat skill, evades his marker and wins a corner. Early Halifax pressure. Barr will take the corner this time. Ellis and Barr with these corners directed at the near post. Mark Ellis, diagonal run at the edge of the box in case the ball comes out to him. This time it's at the far post. Graham directs it to Jorieff and Leketti heads it back. Mark Ellis, head tennis going on at the moment, comes out to Bill Barr, crosses it right footed again, a throw into Halifax. Jorieff wins another corner. Third corner of the half to Halifax. This time Richardson, decent in the air, comes to Warren Hawke, the youngster. Mr Lunt spots a foul. It'll be a Chesterfield free kick in their own half. Leonard Aims it to the tall centre forward. It falls free and a good tackle made by Tommy Graham. Ian Jorieff again. A good ball, finds Richardson in space. Richardson lays it off to Billy Barr. Unable to reach that. Williams, the Chesterfield fullback, a poor clearance, comes to Kamara. Kamara. Back to Kamara again. Unsure what to do with it. Richardson on the ball. Richardson plays it wide to Billy Barr. Barr first time pass. Lacks direction and goes behind for a Chesterfield dead ball. Again, Richards adjudged to have pushed the centre forward. Twice Steve Richards being penalised by Mr. Lunt. Chesterfield free kick taken from Gunn, looking towards Hawk. One in the air by Turnbull. Cleared and it falls. Kamara. Down the line, Mark Ellis chasing it. Sean Dyche looking to find Warren Hawk. Milketti back to lead racer. Warren Hawk, a good prospect. Nick Richardson injured, needs some attention. And kicked out immediately. Good to see Jerry Brook back, physio for Halifax Town. Richardson last week was substituted after he had been injured, and he's back on his feet now. An influential figure in the Halifax midfield this season, and it would be a loss if he was to go off. Very sporting of Chesterfield, throwing the ball back to Barr. Barr, the long ball, looking towards Jorieff. Jorieff flicks it on and away by Steve Williams. Tommy Graham dispossessed. Mark Ellis with a bit of space. Alan Kamara, time on the ball. Mark Ellis again. Too short there to Graham. Hawk tussling with Loketti. Chris Loketti, the youngster signed from Stockport County, knocks the ball off for a throw-in. Looking to make an impression, young Loketti. Steve Norris to Graham. Graham, Jorieff. Brigham. Loketti. Richardson to Barr. Neat football, back to Barr. Again, a Halifax throw-in. Very congested in the midfield areas. Jorieff seen a lot of the ball in the opening stages of the game. Barr flicks it in. Almost comes to Jorieff, but cleared by the Chesterfield back four. Loketti. Graham to Jorieff. And he's adjudged a free kick. Possibly a push from Jorieff on Brigham. Knocked back to keeper Leonard. Evans marshalling the Halifax defence. In the heart with Steve Richards. Richardson knocks that out for a Chesterfield throw-in. Looking towards tall centre forward, Dave Lancaster. Graham finds Jorieff. Jorieff surging forward, looking towards Norris. Slightly under hit pass. Chesterfield are able to get it back to Leonard. Tussle going on between Lancaster and Richards. Referee says play on this occasion. John Cook. Short ball to Hewitt. It runs, and that's a good tackle there from Laketti. Graham to Kamara. Kamara steadies the defence by laying it back to Lee Bracey. Chesterfield free kick, misdirected. Warren Hawke trying to get on the end of that free kick. Lee Bracey gathers and collects. Dave Evans wants it short and gets it. Looking towards Jorieff. Picked up in the midfield by Ellis. Jorieff to Richardson. Richardson looking for movement from Bill Barr. Barr with Steve Williams to beat. Gets the crossover. Bringon at the back. Able to guide that back to Leonard. Chesterfield, of course, just lost once in their travels this season. Unbeaten in 5 games. Halifax looking for their first home win of the season. Kamara fouled from Sean Deutsch. Free kick to be taken by David Evans, the Halifax skipper. Possibly looking towards Jorieff to knock the ball down to his striking partner, Norris. In fact, aimed towards Richards and the Halifax. Free kick on the edge of the area. This is dangerous for Chesterfield. Halifax have 2 good strikers of the ball, Bill Barr and Dave Evans. There's Barr, Ellis and Evans discussing what action to take at this free kick. A good opportunity for Halifax to take the lead. The referee making sure the ball's 10 yards back. Billy Barr curls it and tip round from Leonard. I think that was just going to go inside the post, and Leonard tips the ball around for a corner. Barr catching the defence unawares. Ellis centres. It's far post. Cross back. And I think that might be a better chance than he first thought. Ian Jorieff at the far post. No one marking him whatsoever. Sean Dyche with Kamara to beat. Turns him nicely. Centres not very well. Barr doesn't clear it altogether. Kamara off of Chesterfield. Forward. Jamie Hewitt. Dave Evans clears for a Chesterfield throw. Under pressure, and does the simple but effective job of clearing the ball. Steve Williams with the Chesterfield throwing. Movement from John Cook. Cook back to Williams. Left foot centre. This should be gathered by Lee Bracey. It is. It's in a case. The referee spots an infringement and a free kick is awarded to Halifax. Jorieff. One in the air to Richardson. Richardson looking for support, unable to find it. And adjudged to a foul, Brigham. Tony Bryan this time to take the Chesterfield free kick. Dave Lancaster, the tail centre forward. Again the target man. This time beats Richards in the air. And there's some space, so Dyche if you can reach that, but it's too far. And Kamara will gather for Halifax throw. His options, Dave Evans shot. Ellis, Norris now moving for him. Again, Jorieff the target man. Sean Dyche. Lancaster. That's a good run from Jamie Hewitt. And Mark Ellis makes the tackle. Jamie Hewitt making a good run down the right wing. And the Chesterfield contingent this afternoon making the short trip from Saltergate, getting behind their team. Sean Dyche with the right foot corner towards the near post, away from Steve Richards for another corner. Chesterfield's second corner of the match. Again to the near post. Cleared. Goalmouth scramble there. Dyche gets to the byline. A good centre. And Kamara has to head clear for a corner. An excellent cross evading Lee Bracey. And it looked like a Chesterfield forward would put the ball away, but Kamara nipped it off his head. And the corner this time will be taken by Steve Williams from the other side. Williams right-footed, in-swinging corner, collected by Lee Bracey. Bracey right-footed, down the line to Kamara. Lukete gets in front of his marker. Chesterfield throw. Sean Dyche. A long throw towards Dave Lancaster. Lukete clears to Tommy Graham. Graham to Kamara. Not much work. Room to work in there. Does well. Richardson wins the ball. This time Jorieff. There's forwards up here for Halifax. There's options. It's Mark Ellis on the right wing. Ellis fouled on the edge of the area, but the referee disagrees and adjudges a goal kick. There are alternatives there for Halifax. Ellis just unable to beat his marker, and another goal kick for Chesterfield. Lancaster with Lukete. Lukete wins the ball in the air. Again Richardson falls to the ground. Bar towards Jorieff. Falls to Norris. Norris inside to Jorieff. Unable to gather the ball. Chesterfield are now on the attack. Good tackle from Lukete. And that was a foul from Jamie Hewitt on Mark Ellis. Have to see what action Mr. Lunt takes against Jamie Hewitt. Is he reaching for his book? Just a caution on this occasion. Foul there on Mark Ellis, making his first full appearance for Halifax this season. He has had an eye infection, unable to win a regular place under Jim McCalliog. This afternoon, played in the midfield, along with Nick Richardson. Dave Evans with the free kick. Looking for some movement again. It'll be towards Ian Jorieff. Far post, Jorieff wins. Cleared again from Chesterfield. The defence of Chesterfield a little bit unsure and suspect. Halifax can put a bit more pressure. It's been mostly Halifax. Steve Richards. Norris. Unable to find Jorieff, but it's a good idea. And cleared again. Approaching 25 minutes on the first half. Still Halifax Town 0, Chesterfield 0. The best chance early on falling to Nick Richardson. Kamara with the throw. Looks towards Richards. Was he pushed? The referee says not. Mark Ellis back to Kamara. Kamara to Tom Graham. Graham looking towards Richards. Luchetti. Flicked on. Norris. Adjudged to a foot high. Chesterfield free kick. Lancaster, free header, Luchetti clears the danger. Sean Dyche, the ex-Nottingham Forest apprentice, didn't win a regular place under Brian Clough. In fact, didn't start in the first team. Takes the throw. He gets the ball back. Dyche looking to beat Mark Ellis. Skillful play from Dyche. Gets the ball back. Plays the ball short. Mark Ellis, Richardson, Graham, Barr. Where's the movement? Ian Jorieff, the target man. That's a good header. Steve Norris. Tackled. Norris still with the ball. Looking for support. Turns. Richardson unable to win that. And a free kick awarded again to Chesterfield. Looked as if Richards was pushed, cleared by Evans. Dyche very prominent down this right wing, pushing forward at every opportunity. Takes the throw again. Cook, back to Dyche. Lee Bracey has to punch clear on this occasion. Graham again with a simple ball to Barr. Barr down the line to Jorieff. Tries to turn his marker, and it goes out for a Halifax throw. Evans. Norris jumps, unable to win the ball. Barr with the throw in again. Jorieff. Poor ball, aiming for Barr. Richards clears, but not very far. Lee Turnbull playing a deeper role today. The ex-Doncaster Rovers forward plays the ball forward. Dave Lancaster unable to get on the end of it. Evans carries the ball forward. Jorieff got goal side of his marker. There's no one in the centre, with Halifax just playing two up front. Evans gets the ball back to Bracey. Right-footed downfield. Dyche wins it from Kamara. Tom Graham looks towards Mark Ellis. Ellis keeps it in play. Got Jamie Hewitt to beat. unable to do so, but wins a free kick. Obstruction there against Jamie Hewitt. The linesman gave that decision. It'll be Barr again, taking the right-footed free kick. Swings them towards the keeper, and the slightest flick on may result in a goal. This time deep post, headed back, and that was an ideal chance. Jorieff headed the ball back and gathered by Mick Leonard. Barr taking these free kicks, causing all sorts of problem in the Chesterfield defence. They've had 2 or 3 chances like that now and unable to convert. Luchetti forward to Jorieff. Jorieff tussling with Hewitt. Hewitt wins. Lee Turnbull. Turnbull to Lancaster. Again Warren Hawke. Dyche. A good attack this from Chesterfield. Dyche with 2 players to beat, and Halifax throwing is adjudged. Graham knocking the ball off Dyche. Kamara down the line to Norris. Norris holds the ball up, loses possession. Dyche with the right-footed centre, too far, collected by Barr. And Chesterfield faithful not happy with that centre. Barr to Jorieff. A lot of work to do here if he's to get the ball. Indeed, Chesterfield cut it out quite comfortably. It's good football to Williams. Williams forward, unable to find Warren Hawke. And Richards unable to find his centre forwards. Just played over half an hour, still goalless at the Shay. Richards with a back header, gets it back to Bracey. Lancaster and Richards having a fair tussle in the air this afternoon. It's a high kick. Jorieff wins it to Norris. Norris this time evades his marker. Norris with 1 defender to beat and tries to beat him at can't. Richardson with some neat skill. Richardson beats 2 and it's a weak shot. Norris and Richardson both with a chance to put Halifax 1-0 ahead. But the shot lacked any real pace and Leonard saved easily. Richards again wins the ball. Steve Williams now for Chesterfield, left back. Gunn. Evans clears. Cook. Falls to Barr. Again Jorieff. The man giving chase. Not forward too far. Warren Hawke on the ball, tries to beat Luchetti. Kamara clears down the line, fouled. Dyche on Hawke, both colliding with Kamara, sorry. Chris Luchetti will take the free kick. Youngster making his full first team debut this afternoon. Towards Jorieff, unable to keep the ball in. Jorieff seen plenty of the ball in the first half. After his 3-match suspension, after being sent off early in the season against Rotherham. Richards towards Ellis. Ellis the back heel to Kamara. Jamie Hewitt hitting the face. That'll be a Chesterfield free kick. Mr. Lunt seeing if Hewitt is alright. Needs attention. Chesterfield physio will come and treat Jamie Hewitt. Florian down the right hand side. Lancaster loses out to Richards. Jorieff loses out and turn to Turnbull. That's a poor ball from Turnbull. Bar. Norris. Back to Bar. And Jorieff's offside. Lancaster wins the ball in the air. Looks towards Hawk. Run well by Lucchetti. Richardson towards Norris. Pushing the back there. From gun. Spotted by the referee. Steve Norris, scorer of 4 Halifax goals this season, will be looking to emulate his tally of 35 last season, which won him the Golden Boot award. Dave Evans right-footed. No target man there, collected by Leonard. Evans towards Jorieff. Too much work for Norris to do. Forward towards Hawk. Running the air well, but Lancaster, much to the disgust of the Chesterfield followers, didn't make an attempt to get to Hawk's flick on. Jorieff again wins the ball in the air. Jamie Hewitt shepherds the ball back to Leonard. Lancaster this time. Wins a corner for Chesterfield. A left-footed drive from 25 yards. Takes the deflection. And the Chesterfield followers getting behind their side now. It'll be Steve Williams to take the corner. Take it right-footed. Looking towards Lancaster and Warren Hawk. Hewitt darts to the near post. Hewitt wins the air. That's a goalmouth scramble, and that was a chance for Lee Turnbull. And it hit Lee Bracer in the stomach, and he was able to gather that. Great chance there for Chesterfield to take the lead. Bracy saves well. Graham just in the midfield. Richardson getting a touch. Norris unable to get to that. Richards wins the ball. Graham towards Jorieff. Mark Ellis. Ellis's control letting him down on this occasion. Jamie Hewitt. That's a bit long ball. Richards loses out. Hit the head on back of Lancaster's head. Falls to Lucchetti. Lucchetti towards Norris. Norris is controlling the chest, letting him down. And Chesterfield come forward. Evans gets the ball. Not convincingly. Dyche, left-footed, swings the ball. Too long. Lancaster up front, not having the best of afternoons. Jorieff, Norris in space. Can he get to this ball? Keeps it in by the corner flag. Bar's the only one in support. Norris has got to do it himself. And a free kick awarded to Chesterfield. Norris grabbing the shirt of the Chesterfield full-back. Williams with the free kick, just inside the Halifax half of the field. Lancaster, Hawk, Turnbull to aim for. Looks towards Lancaster, Bracey comes. Evans fouled by Dave Lancaster. Frustration beginning to creep in for the Chesterfield forwards. Evans looks towards Jorieff, wins the ball well in the air again. There's no one to pick up the loose ball. McKetty forward. Picked up, looking for Sean Dyche down the McKetty, shepherds the ball back to Lee Bracey. Bracey was a regular with Swansea City before the introduction of Roger Freestone. Unable to command the first team place, has the opportunity to establish himself at Halifax. Jorieff, right-footed cross, too far. Ellis retrieves the situation. Be a Halifax throw again. Three or 4 minutes towards interval. Will the deadlock be broken? Kamara with the throw. Richards flicks on. Appeals for handball. Evans forward towards Ellis. Dyche wins the ball. Clears off Kamara for a Chesterfield goal kick. Richards and Lancaster again. Ball, Evans. Left-footed to Kamara. Kamara flicks on. Warren Hawk. Control lets him down. Mark Allison Evans. I'm not quite sure what to do in that situation. Kamara. Back to Bracey. Dyche clears the ball to Hewitt. Hewitt looking for Hawk. McKetty. Back pass to Lee Bracey. Evans. Square ball to Luketti. In turn to Kamara. Jorieff. Foul from Graham. Advantage may have been allowed, but Graham challenging there with the Chesterfield defender. The referee tells him to get on his feet. Free kick to be taken, just approaching the half-time interval. Tom Graham, time on the ball, left-footed towards Jorieff. Lancaster, distribution lets him down. Graham safely back to Bracey. Hawk and Luketti. Luketti having a good game at the back today for Halifax. The youngster making his full debut, has appeared as substitute on a couple of occasions this season. And he's not letting his teammates down this afternoon. Jorieff again wins the ball. Graham gets a kick in the face and rightly wins a free kick for Halifax. A minute or so towards the break. Evans to Kamara. Kamara towards Joriev. Ellis wins the throw. Richards and Joriev again the targets. Richards wins it in the air, but cleared from Lee Francis. Halifax had numerous opportunities in the half to take the lead. Particularly dangerous from the throw-ins that Barr takes towards Richards and Joriev. There goes the half-time whistle. Half-time score, Halifax Town 0, Chesterfield 0, and we hope the deadlock will be broken in the second half. To kick off the second half, hoping for a much improved performance from both sides. One or two clear-cut chances created but not converted. Joriev, possibly the most likely to score for Halifax. It's looked to danger. As Graham pumps the ball forward, looking towards Kamara. Lee Francis clears for Chesterfield. Now it's Cook. Cook to Dyche. Again, surging forward. Dyche with Ellis to beat. Centres left-footed. Headed down by Turnbull. Barr, time to clear towards Norris. Norris and Gunn together. Dyche. Played forward. Laketti first to the ball again. Kamara. Joriev. Holds the ball up. Graham gets the ball wide. Richardson comes to the wing to Barr. Barr slight miss kick, still finds Norris. Norris's control lets him down. Richardson and Joriev in offside position. Incidentally, the last time a goalless draw between the two sides was in the 1983-84 season. Hopefully we see goals in this half. Richards adjudged to have pushed the centre forward. He's not happy with the decision. Turnbull quickly taken. No problem for Bracey. Bracey clears towards Norris. It's over him, chased on by Joriev. Lee Francis gets the ball back to Leonard. Francis, the fullback, today playing centre-back, originally signed from First Division Arsenal. He was a youngster brought in whilst Paul Hart was manager. Chris McManaman, of course, the Spirex manager, being in the club for 3 years. Joriev looking in offside position, wasn't given. It'll be a throw into Chesterfield. Like Halifax, Chesterfield have a good away record. We'll be looking to consolidate that this afternoon. And a point wouldn't be a bad result away from home for Chesterfield. Halifax will need 3 points if they are to make any impression at all in the 4th Division. Bringham with a throw for Chesterfield. Richards loses out again. His positional sense this afternoon not as good as it usually is. Gets in front of the ball and the ball going over his head on several occasions. Barr with just Joriev to aim at. Finds him, flicks on towards Norris. Norris to Richardson. Richardson with the ball between his feet, but he escapes the challenge. Richardson on a surging forward. 1-2 with Joriev. Richardson gets the ball back, but was cemented by two backs, Williams and Gunn. It's good football from Chesterfield. Hawk to Lancaster. Turnbull looking for Cook, who's made the run forward. Cook finds Hawk. Hawk in plenty of space. Hawk has just put the ball wide of the post. Hawk seemed to have too much time. He looked as if he would score, but fortunately for Halifax, his shot went wide of the post. It's the best chance of the match so far. Steve Williams to take the corner. Right-footed. Jump there and just wide of the post. Looked like Hawk again with a header. Beginning of the second half, Chesterfield mounting some pressure on the goal of Halifax. Joria flicks on towards Norris. Norris in turn. Richardson. Richards to Norris. Norris with a chance. Norris goes wide and he gives a penalty. Norris judged to have been fouled in the area by Chesterfield number 4, Lee Francis. He looked to have clipped Norris's heels. Norris went wide of the marker, Lee Francis, and was brought down. Steve Norris has a chance to put Halifax 1-0 up. Played 5 minutes of the second half. Norris against Leonard. Norris steps up. It's a goal. He hit the ball straight at Leonard. And it's 1-0 to Halifax. It wasn't the best penalty Steve Norris has ever taken. Leonard looked to have saved it, but it crept in.
Steve Norris.
So after 49 minutes, it's Halifax Town 1, Chesterfield 0. Steve Norris's 5th goal of the season, the 3rd from the penalty spot. He did miss one, of course, against Mansfield, and was perhaps slightly fortunate to convert that one. Lee Francis hoping to atone for his error. Free kick given for Halifax. Dave Lancaster all over Dave Evans. Frustrating afternoon for Dave Lancaster. Lancaster scoring early in the season for Chesterfield in their win away at York. It's a Lee Turnbull. Loses possession to Evans. Evans looks towards Norris and an offside flag goes up there, and that was very marginal indeed. Looked to be played onside by Tony Bryan. Evans towards Norris and he just strayed offside fractionally. The Chesterfield substitution to be made now. Warren Hawke, the youngster on loan from Sunderland, is the man going off. We just have to see who replaces him. It looks like Dave Caldwell. Hawke had quite a good game being substituted. He doesn't seem happy with the decision. It will be a straight swap, as Caldwell goes immediately up front to join Lancaster. Graham unable to clear. That's a good effort from Hewitt, just over the bar.
The substitute for Chesterfield, number 14, Dave Caldwell, replacing number 10, Warren Hawke.
Norris, chased by 4 defenders, didn't have much chance there. Bringun plays the ball forward. Evans has to clear. Ellis goes in there. Nick falls to Kamara. Kamara, left-footed, clears the ball. And a free kick awarded to Halifax. Referee not happy with the challenge from Sean Dyche, the Chesterfield fullback, who's playing more of a winger today. Evans pointing to Jorieff to get as far forward as possible. One in the air by Tony Bryan, the tall centre half. Kamara, and that wasn't offside at all, I don't think. I'm sure Tony Bryan played Norris onside, and after the whistle had gone, Norris kicked the ball away. And Stunt has a word with Norris and cautions him. He's now instructing Ian Jorieff to get 10 yards back from Nick Leonard. Leonard's kick towards Williams. Williams flicks it on. Lucchetti again, first the ball. Richardson beats his marker and now looks towards Jorieff, who was running back from an offside position onto an onside position, and the ball runs through to Leonard. Leonard right-footed towards Dave Caldwell, the substitute. On for Warren Hawke. Barr miskicks. Ellis tussles. In the centre, it runs to Dyche. Dyche forward. Richards kicks the ball out for Chesterfield throw-in. Approaching 60 minutes of the match gone. Halifax Town 1, Chesterfield 0. The scorer, Steve Norris from the penalty spot. Throw in towards Lancaster. Tommy Graham wins that well and loses possession. Dyche with Graham to beat, and Graham wins the throw in for Halifax. Evans plays the ball forward. Stumble over the ball there from Tony Bryan. It'll be a Chesterfield ball. Over by their supporters. About 300 made the trip this afternoon. Mark Ellis holds the ball up well, tries to win a throw in but can't. Chesterfield followers are not happy about Ellis kicking the ball away, and Mr. Lunt will now caution Mark Ellis and give him a warning. Both Ellis and Norris kicking the ball away, and if they do it again I think the yellow card will be shown. Dyche looking for Caldwell, but Evans clears away the danger. This time the Chesterfield forward has pulled it back well. Got the wrong side of Evans. Luckily for Halifax it came to nothing. A big shout from the crowd of handball. Proved correct. Evans to Jorieff. Looked like a push from Lee Francis. Nothing given. That will be a dead kick. 62 minutes gone. Still Halifax Town 1, Chesterfield 0. Two Halifax substitutes this afternoon, two youngsters, product of the youth team, Jamie Patterson and Ian Hutchinson, warming up on the far side. Here though is a substitute, Dave Caldwell. He's done extremely well. He'll cut the ball back, looking for his partner, and he's hacked away for a corner. Caldwell had plenty of space and time to cross, but unable to find his striking partner, Jamie Hewitt or Liam Turnbull. Steve Williams, right foot cross, and that's Caldwell again. Trying to get on the end of that, making an impression immediately when he come on a sub. Kamara has time to play the ball back to Gould. Could have played the ball forward, but instead plays it safely to Lee Bracey. Bracey clears downfield. Ellis jumping with Francis. Ball played back to Leonard. Leonard may feel a bit unfortunate about the penalty. Got both hands to it, but allowed it to slip through. But that's a poor clearance from Leonard. Williams picks the ball up. Barr wins the ball. Richardson to Norris in space. Norris beats his... Norris! He's got Jorieff to beat. Oh! Lee Turnbull kicked the ball off Norris. He had Jorieff in support, but was unable to pull the ball back to him, and that was another good chance for Halifax. Barr initially winning the ball off Williams after a poor clearance from Leonard. Just Norris and Jorieff up front. It came to nothing. But it did come towards a corner taken from Barr. Barr towards Richardson. That's cleared. Dave Evans looking towards Jorieff, who stays on side. Jorieff with gun to beat. Will centre right-footed. It's too far for Norris. Collected by Leonard. Leonard towards the substitute Lancaster. That's a poor back pass. And Norris is the keeper to beat. Norris must surely score. He has done. It's 2-0. The substitute there, Dave Caldwell, with a terrible mistake. The back pass presented with 68 minutes gone. A terrible back pass. You don't back pass to Steve Norris in that much space. Norris had keeper Leonard to beat. He beat him and stuck the ball away.
The scorer of the Shaymen
Two goals
goal,
for Norris this afternoon.
Number 8, Stevie Norris.
Norris on a hat-trick. Surely inspire his teammates. That's two mistakes made by Chesterfield, presenting Norris with 2 goals. But he did take it well. And that's now 6 for the season for Norris. Bracey gets the ball from the throw-in. John McGrath instructing his players to keep attacking forward. And there, Tony Bryan plays everyone on side. That wins the ball. Plays the ball forward to Caldwell, who will be hoping to make up for that mistake by sticking the ball past Bracey. But to be quite fair, Chesterfield's attacking resources have been limited and haven't threatened the goal. Ian Jorieff pushed in the back, spotted by the linesman. A much improved performance by Halifax in the second half. 2 goals to Steve Norris, on a hat-trick of course. With Billy Barr with the right-footed in-swinger. Jorieff, Lucchetti and Richards all the target men. And that is towards Lucchetti. Lucchetti jumps. And that's Steve Williams kept the ball in. Off Nick Richardson for Chesterfield throwing. Steve Williams unhappy with the ball boy. Frustration beginning to show on the Chesterfield team all round. Graham forward. Bring Gunn. Ex-Nottingham Forest clears downfield towards Lancaster. Kamara having a sound game at left back. Knocks the ball back to Bracey. Norris, who's back to goal. Every time Halifax come forward, they look to have the Chesterfield defence at 6s and 7s. This occasion, Caldwell dives. He won't win a free kick for that. Tried to con the referee there, and he was having none of that. Barr skillfully plays the ball back to Bracy, which the fans appreciate in the Skirkett shed. They haven't had much to cheer about so far this season. But at the moment they're leading 2-0. And will be pleased with the 3 points today. Now beginning to get behind the Shaymen. With 2 derby games approaching, it's important for Halifax to get 3 points this afternoon. Rochdale and Burnley will prove formidable opposition, and they'll be in the right frame of mind with 3 points today. Norris turns ball forward. That's a good back pass from Gunn. One man head this time. Kicks downfield. Kamara chasing John Cook. Dyche with Kamara. Kamara adjudged to a foul. Sean Dyche with Chesterfield free kick. Norris instructing the full-back where it should be played from. He's having none of that. Francis kicks the ball forward, and Steve Richards again penalised by the referee. The team chopped and changed from last week's disastrous 3-0 defeat against Gillingham. Reaping dividends at the moment. Evans clears the ball. There's a bit of space now for Tom Graham. Inside to Richardson. Will they stay onside? They did do, but he couldn't find the right ball to play. And that'll be a foul from Graham on Tony Bryan. Chesterfield pushing up on that last occasion. And the ball through. Just couldn't find Norris or Jorieff, who tried to capitalise on the situation. Evans clears only as far as Dyche. Dyche and Kamara battling in the midfield. Ringun knocks the ball forward. There's Dave Evans jumping with the ball, wins it in the air. Nick Richardson to Jorieff. Jorieff looking for support back to Richardson. Richardson gets the ball again. Square ball to Graham. Graham through to Norris. Leaves it for Barr. Barr the full-back is looking for support now. Barr cannot beat Bryan. The Chesterfield full-back, and his clearance is knocked out by Tommy Graham, the 36-year-old Halifax veteran. Laquette too far for Norris or Jorieff, but must be quite pleased with his performance this afternoon. Stepping in for the suspended Russell Bradley. Here's a chance, but put out once more by Laquette. Got her foot in the way. Caldwell wins a corner for Chesterfield. They'll need a goal back now if they're going to get anything out of this game. So they'll be in a rush to take this now. Right-footed cross. Bracy again punches clear. Had a quite good game in the Halifax goal. Ellis towards Jorieff. Jorieff does some good defending. And that's booted clear by Billy Barr. Evans commanding the defence, Dave Evans, this afternoon. We'll be happy with a clean sheet and hope it stops that way. Chesterfield running short of ideas. Looking towards Caldwell and Lancaster. Richardson, he can put Norris through. Norris adjudged offside. As Norris ran through, Chesterfield pushed out and Richardson just delayed his pass. Split second earlier he would have been onside, but the Chesterfield defence rushed out. Norris offside. Tony Bryan forward. Kick clear by Steve Richards. Another signing from Scarborough made by Jim McElliag in the summer. John McGrath must be quite happy with the scoreline at the moment. As manager at Halifax, he's produced a 0-0 scoreline at Sincilbank Lincoln, followed by a 3-0 defeat at Gillingham. This will be his first win in charge at Halifax. It's looking good for the Shaymen so far. Tommy Graham losing possession. Jamie Hewitt forward to Caldwell. Another good tackle by Lekete. Richardson looking for some movement. Norris giving chase. Tony Bryan skillfully done. Well played by Tony Bryan. Establishing himself as one of the best defenders in the lower divisions. Several top clubs have looked at Tony Bryan. A £90,000 signing from Leicester City in '88. And at only 22 years of age and a very good prospect. Jory, again Bryan controls the ball. Back to Leonard. Bryan cannot be faulted for Chesterfield's 2 goals which they've conceded. The first, penalty. The second, an awful back pass from the substitute, Dave Caldwell. Dave Evans clears the ball, but in any case, Mr. Lunt agrees that Halifax should be awarded a free kick. Just less than 20 minutes remaining. Halifax Town 2, Chesterfield 0. Gracie to Jorieff. Norris, that's a good ball to Ellis. Ellis centres, Nick Richardson at the far post. Collected though by Leonard. Richardson had a chance, but Leonard put it out. Poor clearance from Williams. And Richards heads forward. Offside against Ian Jorieff, I think. Brigham takes the free kick. Head tennis going on at the moment. There's a real melee in the area, and that's booted away from Kamara. The scramble there could have gone anyway, and Kamara hacked the ball away. The throw flicked on, and Lekete challenging with Chesterfield forward, who is now down, who needs attention. Chesterfield physio comes to see to him. Bracey to clear his lines. Richardson losing out in the air to Hewitt. Richards wins the ball this time. Ellis forward, cut out by Francis. Francis losing out to Graham, and there's Jorieff on the wing. That's a good ball there if Richardson can get to it. Richardson does. Richardson with some good skill, loses his feet. He just lost his feet at the crucial moment. Williams back to Leonard. Chesterfield's only away defeat so far this season was at Turf Moor Burnley when they went down 3-0. One more goal to Halifax today and it would be a similar scoreline. Evans adjudged to a foul Lee Turnbull. He obviously disagrees with that. Hewitt and Cook round the ball. Looks as though Cook will take this free kick. Swings it in, looking far ahead of the oncoming attacker. And it's over his head and away for a goal kick. In this instance, Joref penalised, holding Lee Francis. Leonard towards Lancaster. Lancaster in turn finds Turnbull, who loses out to Graham. Graham to Ellis. Ellis forward. Joref and Norris both coming back again, thinking they'd be offside. Barr to Norris. That's well done. Joref with a back heel to Norris. Norris is through. Norris on for a hat-trick. Can he beat the... Ew. Steve Norris denied by Mick Leonard. A chance for his hat-trick, delayed the shot and Leonard was down to it. Norris again. This time loses his feet. Tony Bryan missing well forward in the latest attack. And John McGrath must be happy with the performance this afternoon. He did say he would give every one of his professionals a chance to establish himself in the first team. And Ellis has come in today for his first game. Marquette's impressed. Joref's come back and there'll be competition for places when Bradley returns as well. The second substitution made by Chesterfield. John Cook goes off, replaced by Neil Gratian. And immediately Chesterfield are awarded a free kick.
Number 12, Neil Grayson, replacing number 8, John Cook.
And it looks like Lee Turnbull might have a dip here. Turnbull and Williams. It'll be Williams stepping over the ball. Turnbull curls it, and that's easily collected by Bracey, who throws the ball out to Joref. Joref had a good game up front today. Norris scored 2 goals, but Joref has been the target man and has worked as hard as ever. Wins the throw-in. Kamara short to Ellis. Ellis to Evans. Evans forward. And that, when the ball was played, that must have been a very close decision. But adjudged offside and a free kick turned back to Leonard. And again, Steve Richards penalised, which the crowd disagree with. That's 7 or 8 instances this afternoon that the referee has penalised Steve Richards. Jamie Hewitt with a free kick. Hewitt floats the ball in, far post, and in any case it was a foul. Lee Turnbull disagrees with the linesman, suggests that he was elbowed, that the decision's being made And Halifax are awarded a free kick. Norris couldn't get to that flick on by Jorieff. Williams down the line, kept in. The linesman said the ball had gone over the line and not be a throw-in to Halifax Town. Ten minutes remaining. Halifax 2, Chesterfield 0. Williams forward to Evans. Evans wins the ball. Richardson loses out. Turnbull. Dave Caldwell. And Chris Lucchetti times his tackle to perfection and has looked very good this afternoon for Halifax at the back. And indeed wins a throw-in. Turnbull, trickery. Richardson handles the ball. The referee doesn't want the free kick taken from there. Bringun. Falls to Caldwell. And that's a foul on David Evans. Chesterfield fans not happy with their team's performance this afternoon, chanting what a load of rubbish, airing their views. Jorieff gets the ball. Richardson mistimes his shot. Richardson and Norris got in each other's way slightly. Richardson's shot mistimed. Leonard clears. Lucchetti, Barr, I'm sorry, heads against substitution Grayson. Grayson on Barr, Richardson, happy to kick the ball away to safety. Chesterfield hard push to get 2-goal deficit back now, this late stage of the game, less than 10 minutes remaining. Lee Bracey had a good debut today, collects the ball again. Knocked back by Lee Francis to Leonard. Hasn't got that long to ace now with perhaps 6 or 7 minutes remaining. Jorieff down the line. Tommy Graham in a forward position. He's only got Norris up front. Finds Norris. Norris turns. No support. Couldn't get the ball to Jorieff. Halifax don't want to get caught out at the back and lose his 2-goal lead, which they have held since the 68th minute. Kamara to Ellis. Ellis loses out. Challenge back. It's a free kick to Chesterfield. Quickly taken. The referee doesn't want it taken from there. McGrath off his seat. Frank Worthington to the left of McGrath, trailing the Halifax players. Was that handball by Richards? Not given. Norris to Kamara. Kamara in turn to Jorieff. Really should have been a free kick there, not given. Richards. Poor distribution. That will be a meat and drink to the Chesterfield defender who turns the ball to Mick Leonard. Leonard. Lucchetti kicks the ball forward. Ian Jorieff with a chance. The ball bobbling, unfortunately Joria shoots over the bar. He deserved a goal this afternoon as Joria for all his hard work he's put in. But the ball didn't bounce as he'd
We
like
have two
to.
results for you from the Rugby World Cup quarter-final. Scotland 28, Western Samoa 6. And from Paris, France 10, England 19.
Loud cheers from the shed. Were for the Rugby Union match in Paris afternoon. England beating France 19-10. Halifax beating Chesterfield 2-0. This afternoon, Norris to Bar. Bar centres, Jorieff onside, challenges with Leonard, but couldn't get to it. And a bit of humour there from Jorieff with his good mate Mick Leonard. Tamara left footed, Jorieff offside, linesman not looking. Sean Dyche, possibly Chesterfield's best player, particularly in the first half. He's on the ball now. And he beats two players well. Dyche drives the shot in, and Bracey saves well. Barr gets the ball safely back to Bracey. 3 minutes remaining at the Shay. Halifax Town 2, Chesterfield 0. Chesterfield followers are making their way to the exit. Not happy with their team performance this afternoon. McGrath off his seat. Not happy with something. And expresses his opinion to the referee. Mark Ellis flicks on to Jorieff, in turn to Ellis. Ellis looks for Jorieff, falls to Turnbull. Dave Evans slides the ball across the line to Bill Barr. Bill Barr, Halifax fullback, crossfield ball. A lovely touch from Jorieff to Ellis. Ellis's shot lacks power. Probably 30 yards out, and that was never going to trouble Nick Leonard. Lovely touch though from Jorieff, who has again looked impressive up front. Final stages of this 4th Division encounter. Halifax 2 goals up. Desperation stakes from Chesterfield now. Richards clears his lines. Chesterfield throw taken from Dyche. Looks in turn for Lancaster. Lancaster rolls up well, back to Dyche. The last throw of the dice for Chesterfield. Dyche centres. Evans happy to concede the corner. Chesterfield corner. And that's kicked against Graham. Graham only as far as Williams. Williams to the far post. There's some space here, and that's kicked away from Steve Richards. Not out of play. Caldwell, substitute, gets the ball to the sub Grayson. Grayson finds Caldwell. Caldwell centres. Away by Lucchetti. Oh, I believe has had a very good game and is my man of the match this afternoon. Norris, back in defence, gets the ball to Mark Ellis. Mark Ellis, just got Jorieff in support. Jorieff flicks on, hoping Norris was there, but Norris was back defending earlier. Unable to gather that. Dyche to Grayson. No one's gone with Grayson. Got time to centre this. Tom Graham kicks the ball away for a throw-in. In the last minute of the match, the Halifax followers getting behind their side. Their first home win of the season. Bracy loses the ball. There's another melee going on. And that's well played from Bill Barr. And there is the final whistle. The Halifax faithful extremely happy with their performance from Halifax, who in turn salute the Halifax Town fans. They haven't had much to cheer about this season, but the 3 points this afternoon will do their confidence no harm. And the Chesterfield supporters, despondent, make their way back home to Chesterfield. 2 goals from Steve Norris.
Well, thank you very much.
The difference between the two sides this afternoon. The first from the penalty spot, and they rounded off a ball back pass from Dave Caldwell to wrap the match up. Final score at the Shay: Halifax Town 2, Chesterfield 0.
We hope you have a safe journey home. The winner of the raffle today, ticket number 366, was Mr. Greaves from Halifax. The winners of the penalty shootout competition at half-time were St Malachy's, who won by 5 goals to 4.